Ford Mustang from Front Row Motorsports. Just want to send out a special thanks to all you out there that are working so hard to keep America moving. We know that the world's crazy right now, and things are trying, and we know that this is a difficult time, but we're so thankful for you guys that continue to stay on the road and keep us going. We know it's not easy, and you have family back home and friends, and we just appreciate it so much. There's so much that we take for granted that we realize right now that without those trucks going around the country, we wouldn't have any of these supplies. So thank you guys very much. Keep up the good work, and we appreciate it. Hey everybody, Mike McDowell, driver of the Love's Travel Stop Ford Mustang from Front Row Motorsports. Just want to send out a special thanks to all you out there that are working so hard to keep America moving. We know that the world's crazy right now, and things are trying, and we know that this is a difficult time, but we're so thankful for you guys that continue to stay on the road and keep us going. We know it's not easy, and you have family back home and friends, and we just appreciate it so much. There's so much that we take for granted that we realize right now that without those trucks going around the country, we wouldn't have any of these supplies. So thank you guys very much. Keep up the good work, and we appreciate it.
Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We also have a dinner plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. You're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. You know, I don't have a pastor here this morning to read the scripture because I forgot. So, I guess I have to. We're going to look from Psalms 59, 1 and 2. You know, at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we put God and family first. And it reads as thus: rescue me from my enemies, O my God. Protect me from those rising up against me. Rescue me from those who act wicked, and save me from violent men. You know, there's a lot of violence going on in this world today, so I thought that would be fitting. Hey, I'm excited. I got my good friends from Enterprise State here this morning. They got a lot of students. I'm looking around. Y'all can't see them, but I can see them. They got a lot of students are here this morning, and hey, we're going to sit around and talk about driving one of them old big trucks. And before they get up here, I want to be the first one. All the drivers that might have been off this weekend and ain't looked at your call come, guys, we got a raise. And I can even go as far as to say another raise, because it ain't been but I don't even think it's been 3 months since we just got one. I don't call other trucking companies names, but I'll say this: state of Alabama, I think we about like the Crimson Tide. We got things going on. We about like the Tide. We got things going on. I'm excited about it. Sister companies are doing so great with making all the products that they make. And we're going to get right into the show this morning. We got two good instructors here. We got a lot of students here. We're going to see how their camera shots, so they don't realize once they step up on stage, they automatically signed up. That's just in the small print. So we got that all right. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Wiley Sanders' 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, the only place you'll be stopping is at the bank. Wiley's money. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Tune in to our live broadcast Monday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30 on TC2. Do you have a business in our area or thinking of opening a business in our area? If so, let's talk about it on Truck Talk. No charge to you. That's right, no charge to you. No charge to you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama, committed to the community. Remember, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
We know that times are unprecedented. We know that things are uncertain. We're all worried about getting the supplies our families need, but we know that there's one thing we can depend on right now and always: truck drivers, because we know they will continue to drive. even when they're away from their own families, delivering important products throughout the country that we desperately need, like food and medicine. So, to the dedicated truck drivers across the country, we just want to say, thank you.
Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We also have a dental plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. You're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Hey everybody, Mike McDowell, driver of the Love's Chop Stop Ford Mustang for Front Row Motorsports. Just want to send out a special thanks to all you out there that are working so hard to keep America moving. We know that the world's crazy right now and things are trying and we know that this is a difficult time, but we're so thankful for you guys that continue to stay on the road and keep us going. We know it's not easy and you have family back home and friends and we just appreciate it so much. There's so much that we take for granted that we realize right now that without those trucks going around the country, we wouldn't have any of these supplies. So thank you guys very much. Keep up the good work, and we appreciate it.
And we're back with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Woo! Monday morning.
Monday morning.
How y'all doing?
Good.
Wonderful.
What about these students? They ready?
They're getting there.
They getting there?
They're getting there. They're one weekend, and they're picking it up fast.
That's good.
I've got some good students.
Got some good students. That's good. Well, they got a good instructor.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah. Ricky was telling me that he was going down there this week, and at some point in time, we got to move. And I told him, tell them to come on. We moving on. It's time to move on. Our country's been at a standstill long enough. It's time for us to move on. And the greatest way for y'all to move on is move on up to Troy. You right there in Enterprise. Just come on up about 23 miles, then turn to the right. I got some things I'm going to show you guys and ladies today that's going to impress you. It's good when you stand behind something that you know you can impress somebody else.
Absolutely.
The reason we started doing this, I got to go into schools, and Ricky was the same way. We go to schools and we talking to people, and you'll catch a student when you say, I got this, and I got this, and I got that, and I got this. And I got to catch people going, sure you do. That's what the last guy said. And I didn't want that. And I kept finding myself, and I just started these tools like what we're going to give you all today. We're going to take you and show you, let you visually see what Wiley Sanders Truck Lines has to offer. We're going to take you around to some of our sister companies. If anybody in here, Ricky, don't tell it now. Don't you tell it. See, I like lying to you. I can talk to him and he ain't even on the sit. If you give me my 5 sister companies, I'm going to send you away with a little, not the instructors, but any student here today gives me my 5 sister companies, I'm going to give them a gift. I keep a little stuff in my office here back. I think Ricky goes in it sometime when I ain't there. It don't look right. I think everybody eats his peppermint, so he just go around and pick up stuff from other people. What about manuals and automatic? What do y'all have?
We have manuals, 10-speed manuals is what we have.
I knew it was something about y'all that I love. No, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. When you got a CDL, you want it all. You want your hazmat, you want your doubles, you want your triples, you want it all. It's like a teacher. Most teachers, they go to school and they get their teacher's certificate, and then they go and they get their doctorate on it, You want it all because you want to be, which I don't know want you to go nowhere, and there'd be no reason for you to go nowhere because all that stuff you got on your CDL, I got, except doubles. We got hazmat. We pay extra $45 if you got a load of hazmat. We got manuals. We got automatics. We just happen to have more manuals than we do automatics. But you know what the main thing we got? Why'd y'all get into trucking? Let me ask that question first.
Opportunity as a woman.
As a woman. I'm going to tell you something. My ladies out there at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, they can attest to. Sugar, we got some ladies can doggone sure do it now. This old boy here being 60 years old, never thought I'd say that. But we got some ladies out there I put up against them, man. We got
Sent
some
a few
good ones.
your way.
Huh?
We've
You
sent
sent
quite
a
a
few
few.
on. We got
Yep.
some good ones now. And I won't call names because my mind too short. And the first thing I do is leave off one of them sure enough good ones. So I'm going to say all our ladies are top notch. But now I will call this lady name because she's like a veteran, Marie Perdue. She's been doing it probably. I'm going to see if she's the oldest truck driver lady we got. I need to have her on the show if she is. I'm going to have a day for just ladies, lady truck drivers, to introduce people to this. It's not a bad profession.
Right.
You did not make a bad choice. What about you? Why'd you get into this? And give me your name, excuse me.
I'm Isabella Flowers.
Isabel Flowers, sir.
Darius Fields.
Where you from, Mr. Field?
I'm from Dover.
Where you from?
Brantley, Elba.
Okay. My mama taught school at Brantley. Where you from?
I'm from Elba.
You from
My name
Elba?
is Chasmin Phillips.
Jasmine Phillips. You just grinning? You excited? Jasmine Phillips. I like that. So I want you to be whooping that big truck. Just
Oh,
You know, the joy I get is when a trainee comes in and they go through the process. When I say the process it's 8 or 10 weeks. And that might have confused somebody. Y'all need to hear this too. Is it 8 or 10 weeks? Why is it 8 or 10 weeks? My safety director just won't, I can't make him budge. Oh, not under 8. But if you get 8 weeks under your belt and that driver just training you say, she ready, or he's ready, we'll test you out. We'll test you out. That's why we say 8 or 10. But the positive side of that, if in 10 you don't feel like you're ready, we'll keep you. It's not no be or do all. You go 10 weeks and you didn't get it. We say, okay, we'll see. No. When I bring you in there, I'm bringing you in there to stay. I'm bringing you in there with the mindset that I'm going to do whatever it takes to make you stay. You know. We don't do contracts. We don't get into all that. We treat people right. We're making sure they can make a good living. We keep money in their pocket. We ain't got to put no contract. Anybody got to put you in a contract to work for them, it's something in the milk ain't clean. It's something ain't clean. I give you a job and an opportunity. You give me an opportunity to produce what I said I'll produce, and we will. There's people there that, well, that's part of my job. I'm a driver advocate. My safety director, he gets involved. He got a saying, he don't fall. Nothing falls on deaf ears. If you tell me something, I'm going to look into it. Can't say I can fix it all the time. But if it ain't right, I know I can fix it. If it's something that just didn't go a little right, I can fix it. This here makes Wiley Sanders truck line. I'm going to give you a little rundown here. Y'all follow with me now. Everybody know what this is. This is a paint bucket. We make all this. Well, let me tell you where it starts from. That truck won't stand much standing on it. We're a recycle place. That's what we do. We recycle. Now, this is lead. Lead comes out of the ground, the earth. Well, every time we recycle lead, we ain't got to dig in the earth. We recycle. How do we recycle? We buy junk batteries. That's more money for you. Because we got to haul these junk batteries to Troy. So how does the process start? We get the junk battery. We take the lead out of it. We make this. We take the plastic and somebody else makes this. We don't make battery cases, but we got companies that make battery cases. We carry plastic every day. But this is made right here in Troy, Alabama. Paint can. Then they start making another product. They told me not to start saying it yet, but we booming. Our plastic plant is just booming. So this whole thing turns into a circle. And you'll have one of these on your lunch table today. But it just goes around. It just goes around. It's something about money. If you get it to traveling and landing on more money, it'll just keep going. So you make money with us, you put it in your bank account gives you interest, you take a little bit, and your money will start going on circle. Every time you bump one of them dogs, Ricky will tell you, he used to drive. He'll be down at the top, y'all. He used to drive. Was not as high as paid as it is now. But this COVID, and everybody wants to talk about the negative, but believe it or not, I may get in trouble for this, but COVID was good for the truck driver. Everybody got quiet when I said that. COVID was good for the truck driver because people realized everything you got on me to, from your head to your toe, at some time or another it was on a truck. Well, what they call it, H2O, water. People got a little worried about their water. I drank bottled water all the time, by the case. Was in the gym yesterday and run out and got some out the thing. It did not taste good because I'm so used to drinking bottled water. So trucks had to bring it in. I have drivers calling me talking about the customers calling them, telling them, don't come in at night, come in this certain time, this. Because they was getting that water. Because people was panicking and thinking they was running out of water. Mm-hmm. Well, if the truck drivers wouldn't have been moving, they would have run out of water. That is true, they would have run out of water. But thanks to God, we had trucks that were rolling, had people that was willing to keep working. Mm-hmm. Same thing with the CDL. When the CDL came out, it just picked things up with the driver. You got to have a qualified person to do this. So you picked a great career, and I don't know no career that you could pick and not spend over $5,000, not go over 6 months, and come out making $40,000 to $50,000 a year.
That's correct.
I'm talking about coming out. I know my man looking at me then, boy. He won't look at me. So I'm like, say, he telling me the truth. Yeah, out the door. 401k. If you started with the state today, it'd be 10 years before you be vested in your 401k. Huh? That don't seem bad to wait 10 years to be vested for the state?
Is that bad?
Listen to what you're saying now. I'm going to ask you. Okay, I'm going to give you a choice. Would you rather go with the state and wait 10 years to get vested, or come with me and be vested the day you start? I led you into that. I set you up for that. Won't none of this work on y'all. Y'all paying too much attention. Won't none of this work on y'all. Truly, let me say this to you, and I say this with all honesty. I don't see a driver that cannot drive for Wiley Sanders Truck Line and make a living. I work for him making it somewhere else. Very family oriented. Mm-hmm. Very family oriented. We put family first. You heard me just say. Very religious family. That what you saw me do earlier, that was put in by Mr. Sanders, Mr. Stephen Sanders. He said, I want the message sent that here we put God and family first.
That's good.
That was by his order, which was fine with me because I try to live that way. So, but it's nice to know you're working in a big operation like that where they think like that.
Yep.
Because people that think of God going to think differently. When I say think differently, they're going to think the right way. They're going to think with righteousness when decision has to be made. Yep. Or what should we do here? And that's what happened with the raise. I know that's what happened. He just got looking at it and said, you know what, I want to do a little more. And gave a little more. And we right now. We there now. It's on me now. It's on me, and I ain't taking it by myself. It's on me, Ricky, Brandy, Dale, Sean. What's your friend name? Richard Dogwood. Ron Hurts. It's on us now. And the reason I know it's on us because the day it happened, I just happened to be riding across the yard. He flagged me down. He said, I'm finna help you out. We got to produce now. The money's there. Vacation, good equipment, everything that you would be looking for in a new job. Everything that you'd be looking for. And I tell people this, if you live within 50 to 60 miles of Troy, Alabama, we got people live all in New York, all up and down the East Coast, but the local people, man, they really need to be working there. You can get home. If I talk to 10 truck drivers today, the first thing they'd say is, can you get me home? Can you get me home? We can get you home. We can get you home because we got freight going home. Can you get me to New York? Yeah. Can you get me to Ohio? Yeah. Can you get me to Florida? Yeah. We go all over this United States. This stuff goes everywhere. This lead, it goes everywhere. People make I don't know, I know 2 or 3 companies that makes these batteries. We carry them plastic. But it's I can take off the top of my head. Because I used to say, when a battery came to Troy, it was dead. But really, it just gets a new life. Now, y'all saw me use everything with that battery. What did I leave out that we don't use? You missed your first test. The liquid. What do you think we do with the liquid? We just throw it away, right? Huh?
I'm waiting for you to tell me.
We make pearlize out of it.
Battery acid.
Yep. So, think about this. One battery turns into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. One battery. One junk battery. One junk battery. When a person gets up and their car goes, nyum, nyum, they have just started a recycle process. The more we recycle, the more we don't touch God's beautiful earth. Think about it.
That's true.
Plastic, all these things that are thrown around. They talk about it on the sea, in the sea, how it does things. You got all these groups that play plenty of money to go get it. We buy scrap plastic. We buy it. Bring it to Troy. Do stuff with it. What is give me one thing that you want out of your trucking company that you choose to come with? One thing, quickly. One, two, three.
More money.
More money. Okay, I got that. One thing.
A big house.
You want a big house. How old are you?
I'm 24.
You're 24. If you come to Wiley Centers and work, let's say you're 24, in 3 years you ought to be able to make a good down payment on a big house.
Yeah.
I don't see no reason you can't. You know how to save your money?
Mm-hmm.
I help you with that now.
Pretty
You,
decent.
huh?
I'm pretty decent. I ain't the best with it, but I'm getting there.
You getting there? Okay. It can be done. Do you know, and I won't call their name, but if they was here, they'd say it. But I don't want to say it. I got a couple of guys that work with us that was homeless. God them truth, they was homeless. And one of them just bought a house. So he went from homeless to renting to just buying a house. He just signed the papers on it a couple of months ago. I got 2 or 3 that I can think of off the top of my head that actually was homeless, and I don't know how they got them. I don't never get into their story, but I am one day. But they're doing good. That's why I could say that. And what you think? Well, how he know that? Well, they did it, and they was homeless. So you ain't homeless. So that means you got to start. You.
Just enough so maybe I can come home some. A good living, basically. Just a good
And where you
living.
say you live at?
In Elba, around Elba.
Around Elba. Okay.
She's not far away.
I can get you home through the weekend. Every weekend. Who all likes weekends though?
Love it.
I got divisions that we guarantee weekends off. We give weekend that division that's going to be off on the weekend. I got an over the road division that is obligated to be home every other weekend. But let me say this to you while it's in the strut line. I call it a dock bumper. What a dock bumper is, it means get the load, get it secure, bump the dock, and get the load off. Every time you're sitting in that truck and it's rocking because of forklift going up in and out of it, you're finna make money.
That's it. You want to get another load.
Because you don't
after that.
sit with us. So that one is done. You want the next one. Working by the mile, you have to learn how to count miles. Don't turn down a trip because it's 500 miles. We don't force this, but you turn down a 500-mile trip because you want that 1,000 or 1,200. Well, what's 5 times 25? 2,500 miles. 500 miles a day. If you're working for a trucking company and you have to run over 2,500 miles a week to make a decent living, you working at the wrong place. And I said that before we got the raise. So I know now with the raise, 2,500 miles a week is a darn good living, not real bad on the body. But now I got a lot of 3,000 miles. Won't tell you. I called his name Anthony Knight. He ain't satisfied that he got 30, 31. Now you up there in that high continent, but now you stepping, and he ain't off on the weekend. You know, he a doggone sure get with it. We was talking about him the other day. We was trying to pick up some mileage, and we throw this name, and then Ricky just looked at us and said, well, he just exceptional. Ricky was like, hey, we counting with the wrong guy right now. They don't even count with this guy. But I'm glad to have y'all here. We're gonna feed you today. Gonna send you back in a clean truck. Gonna get your truck washed. Gonna show you our state of the art wash right. Gonna show you our shop. If you had to sign right now, would you come to Wiley? This may get you off this show, get you put on long.
Oh no.
Yo, I gotta keep on talking.
It sounds good. It sounds really good.
Well, it sounds good, but wait till you see it.
They're going to be impressed before they leave.
Yeah, and that's why when you see it, now be honest with me. Come up to me and tell me the truth. Say, yeah, you're right. You're right. You got to see it. If I didn't work with it, I'm like, that's why I carry all this stuff with me. At least I got a little bit. You know, the lead we haul now is about like that, and it's done. That's the truck we do it with, and that's the trailer we haul it in. Our own equipment. You're gonna see that day. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We also have a dental plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. If you're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Wiley Sanders' 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, the only place you'll be stopping is at the bank. Wiley, money. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Tune in to our live broadcast Monday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30 on TC2. Do you have a business in our area or thinking of opening a business in our area? If so, let's talk about it on Truck Talk. No charge to you. That's right, no charge to you. No charge to you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama, committed to the community. Remember, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
We know that times are unprecedented. We know that things are uncertain. We're all worried about getting the supplies our families need. But we know that there's one thing we can depend on right now and always: truck drivers. Because we know they will continue to drive, even when they're away from their own families, delivering important products throughout the country that we desperately need, like food and medicine. So, to the dedicated truck drivers across the country, we just want to say, thank you.
Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We also have a dental plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. If you're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Hey everybody, Mike McDowell, driver of the Love's Travel Stop Ford Mustang for Front Row Motorsports. Just want to send out a special thanks to all you out there that are working so hard to keep America moving. We know that the world's crazy right now and things are trying, and we know that this is a difficult time, but we're so thankful for you guys that continue to stay on the road and keep us going. We know it's not easy, and you have family back home and friends, and We just appreciate it so much. There's so much that we take for granted that we realize right now that without those trucks going around the country, we wouldn't have any of these supplies. So thank you guys very much. Keep up the good work, and we appreciate it.
Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We also have a dental plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. You're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Welcome back to Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. I've changed guests up. We got a big day today. I'm excited. Still talking to Enterprise State School, but got two different students. Where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Nigeria.
From where?
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Where's Uber from?
South Africa.
South Africa. We take people all over this country.
I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm very ready.
Well, okay, let me get your contract right now and get you this.
I'll sign it.
Are you signing?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's ready to go.
Where you from, sir?
I'm from Dothan, Alabama.
Dothan, Alabama.
Yes, sir.
Well, you got some bling bling on. I want you to ride next to me in the golf car. We might work out something. You got some bling bling on. How long you been in Dothan?
For maybe like 20 years.
What was your previous employment?
I was doing like construction work.
Okay.
Little small jobs.
Okay. Decide you want to see the world.
Yeah. I need to change the scenery.
Yeah. Unless something really different happens with my financial situations, I've seen places driving a truck I'll probably never see again. But I've got that memory. I pulled up the Grand Canyon on an old truck, looked like it was going to quit, and pulled straight up to the top. And they had a little pullover, and I pulled over and walked into the Grand Canyon. I've been off mountains called the Two Sisters in Wyoming where it just winds. Been to California, been down a hill called the Grapevine. You can see the city. Fancy Gap, Virginia, you can look off the side and see the top of trees. These eyes have seen that. And I got paid for it. That was the biggest thing about driving a truck you can make. We got a driver, and Ricky, you got to help me remind me of this. We got a driver that drives for us. He's taking his truck driving career to do all the things he want to do in life. He goes to different cities, and if they got something to offer, he goes to it. He carries his bicycle. He carries his jump rope. Oh man, he's keeping a log of everything he's done, like shows, state parks, stuff that people spend money to go see. He gets a load in that area. He goes to it. And he gets to say, hey, been there, done that. And by saying that, it just, it intrigue. I said, man, I need to have you on the show, and you tell people all these things you don't know. When I see young people like you guys come in, I think about that. The experiences you can have, the places you can go, and I mean, I got paid to see it. Like I would pay to come see your country.
A lot of people say that.
Huh?
A lot of people
I would
say
pay
that.
to come see your country, and you hear you over here seeing our country.
Yes.
And we're gonna pay you to see our country.
I'm telling you, I'm not going. I can't wait.
You can't wait.
I can't wait.
Ayuba, you remind me of him because you and his accent is alike, and he was the same way, and has done a good job. We got what we call a 1,000,000-mile plat, and he's always get that plat. And he always telling me
He wants that plat.
He wants that plat. Now he runs hard. Now he won them 3,000.
Wow.
You know, we don't require you do that. We require you work hard and work consistent. But them guys getting in them 30, 3,000, 31. That's all on them. Which, you know, hey, the dispatcher gonna feed it to them. They want the miles. They gonna give it to them. So what was your biggest reason to get in the truck?
Well, I was working at a place that they call Dumbarton for 5 years. So I said I want to change, make more money and do something better. So that's why.
Okay, you got family over here with you? Or
Yes,
just you?
I have a wife and children.
Okay, how many kids you got?
I got 3 at home with me. So.
Okay. Girls, boys?
Oh yeah, I got 2 girls, 1 boy.
Okay. How old are they?
I got 6 years old. I got 5 years old. Then I got 2 years old.
Okay, you gotta wait till they get 10. You can take them on the truck with
Yes.
you. When they get 10, you can take them. And that's another thing. So like you married?
No, sir.
So like somebody like you, if you and your girlfriend wanted to ride, we have a friendly rider policy. You can just take her with you. Just tour the world. Do y'all know for years, I mean, I did it for like 10 years straight. Every time we had our family reunion a long ways away, I'd always get me a trip up there on the truck. I was too cheap to spend the money, and I was single at the time. I just get me a trip up there on the truck. Let's get me a trip up there, go up there, hang out with the family, low back. They always worked it out. That's what I tell you about Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. If you can't make it with them, if you can't make it here, I'll worry about you making it with a truck line. We're going to get Matthew Jordan. He's going to call us here in a minute, and we're going to give away something. One of the biggest things that we got that you will love, consistency. It stays the same. Wash rack, sharp. One thing we do too is try to make it better. People don't change. Everybody around there's been there 20, 25 years, 30 years. Safety director been there 37 years, you know. Not in that same position, but he's been there at the company. Everybody knows what Mr. Sanders wants. Everybody knows what Mr. Stephen Sanders wants. He's told us what he wants. Follow the pattern that Mr. Wiley Sanders left for him to run. And we just stay to that path. And that path is do it right. Do it right. Treat people how you want to be treated. And whatever you do, our drivers are high priority. This man right here will tell you this. You don't mess with a driver.
Nope.
You don't mess with a driver. Driver doing his job, you let the driver alone, let him do his job. Everybody goes home, except me, at 5 o'clock, me and Doug, but Ricky Combs for day. But everybody goes home just about at 5 o'clock. Not the driver. So you got to recognize that. You got to understand that. You know, and you got to treat him like the sacrifice he's making. Because now I'm gonna tell you, with your 2-year-old, you're gonna make a sacrifice driving a truck. And I've seen her sometimes. Mm-hmm. I think one of the biggest things that happen is people don't get that. It happens. It's gonna happen, you know. And I try to say it when, you know, be prepared for that. But will it be some glorious times? Yeah, it'll be some glorious times. You let your dispatcher know birthdays, anniversary, when your child is playing in a game. We work to stuff like that. What did I say? We put God and family first.
Yes, that's one
if
thing.
you're here on a Sunday and you need to be back Wednesday because your son is on a ball tournament, tell somebody Sunday or Friday. We work up with all these sister companies. We can work it out. It can be done. It really can be done. It sounds like, oh, it can't. But it can. It can be done. We've had guys that have little special things going on, like they in a study or something. Some guys, I'm on one of them. I study on Wednesday nights. And we have guys that's on the road that have certain times that they study. They fix it where they can be in trouble. Or if they have to study on the road, when they give them a load, they make sure they have their study time. I want to say, you can say he prays 7 times a day.
5 times a day.
Is it 5?
Yes.
Oh, y'all got the same religion. See, you know. I tell you what, I don't think you can pray too many times in a day. I don't think you can pray too many times in a day. I'm so glad that you guys are going to be manual.
Yes.
That's what we love about Enterprise. So. Now, this is your recruiter. He's the guy that'll be coming down there to see y'all. This is not the last time you're going to see Wiley. But I'm making his job real easy today. I done laid it out. But all he got to do is come down there with the application.
I'll be waiting for him.
You'll be waiting for him?
I will be waiting for him.
Rick, what would you like to tell him this morning?
The thing about us, too, as recruiters, y'all see us again. when we come to talk to y'all at schools or go out visiting, when you come in, usually on Monday morning, you're going to face us. So we're going to come and tell you things that are true. We're not going to just try to sell you something and leave you. When we tell you something, you can bank on it. Because you're going to see us again, you're going to face us again, and we're not going to hide from it. But you are, anywhere in this area, if you want a good driving job, Wiley Sanders is placed at. And that guy was talking about building him a nice home or getting a nice home. Tell you how old we are, Jeffrey, but back in 1994, I built my home and drove a truck for Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Was able to do it in 6 months.
What?
And work, make a living, driving a truck, and built my home.
It's amazing.
So that's the flexibility that
That's beautiful.
you can have if you want to go to work with us.
Well, the key for me is that when you all say God and family is very important where I come from. So I'm very happy that you all got that family thing and
Yeah.
God first. So
And when I tell you that, I can remember it, and I've been running in and I've been telling everybody else because I kind of was missing it. And I do our commercials. I'm just gonna tell a little story. I don't think he'll be upset about it. I was needing some $100 bills, and I was telling him I needed some, and he just, ooh, because I was doing this big commercial. He said, ooh, and he just looked up at me and he said, Hoss, I want to send a message that we put God and family first. He said, that's where I'm at. That's where my family's at. That's where I want us at. And I just looked at him. I said, you just gave me my next commercial. He said, all right. And, I got some kids up. Hey, just I want you to play that next, too, because I want them to see that. So I got some kids and got them to make posters and just see what we're about. But the younger people, when I look at young guys like him and those over there, those are people that going to be senators. You don't know what they're going to be. Truck driving, you know what kind of business they're going to get in. But they are the future of the United States. The younger people are. And I'm all about us continue to grow and continue to be free. I'm all about that. I don't, I ain't going to even get into that. But, guys, you have made a great choice in truck driving. I tell everybody, my sister's a doctor over there at Troy State. Makes a good living. As a couple of years ago, I still made a little bit more than her. Until I can be shown differently, there's no other industry that's got as high demand as truck driving has got, and can make as much money with a major high school education. That's pretty top now.
That's right.
That's pretty top now. Even in carpenters, you got to have a little, you got to be able to school. But truck driving is because people need things. We need rice. These people need coats, grapes, everything. People need things. Thank you. And so, with that being said, truck driving is not a bad place to be. Just not a bad place to be. And being at Wiley Sanders is a great place to be because, boom, boom. Where's it at? Did nobody get my lead?
On your Bible.
On my Bible and the lead. So we got all this we making, sending out. We got to bring it all back in. You got the concept of it now.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of places, let me tell you this. A lot of places we carry this to, you back up to the dock, they unload the lead. Sometimes they do it at the same dock. Sometimes you have to pull around the building, they load you a load of junk batteries right up on it. The key to trucking, keep them wheels are rolling. As long as them wheels rolling, you get paid by the mile. As long as they rolling, you getting paid. If we deadhead you 200 miles to get a load, that's on us. That don't stop your pay. That don't stop your pay. It's on us. And the biggest thing that I love to say about that is, I've been working there all my life. I ain't never missed a paycheck. Never. It cashes too. I tell the guys at the gym sometimes. I tell the guys at the gym sometimes. I said, oh, my back hurt, bro. What's wrong, Hall? I said, I don't know when they slid it in my account this morning. I think they hit me a little hard, but I'll be all right. I'll make it on through it. I ain't gonna complain, but like they slid it a little hard. But that's okay. That's okay. As long as they slid it in there.
The money is there.
Ricky, when you was building your house and you was working for Wiley Sanders, I bet you knew that if anything runs short, or if anything, if you needed to be off, or if you had to meet somebody to bring some lumber, I imagine you never missed it or never worried about it, did you?
I never had a problem with it. Which I was hauling cement with the bulk division at the time, and which I hauled a little bit of plastic in between. But let the dispatcher know what was going on, and I kind of did what I needed, to do to make my deliveries, and it all worked out. Communication is a key in trucking. You'll let your dispatcher know what you need to do and when you need to do it, and things happen, emergencies happen, but if you'll let him know in advance, they can take care of you.
And I'll tell you something that we do. No load is more important than if you leave home, and with having as many trucks as we have, and this has happened before, and I pray none of this happened to you guys, all ladies. And you get away from home, and then somebody gets sick, and you got to turn around and come back home. We're going to get a truck to come through there and swap out with you and get you back home. If it's a sure enough emergency, we'll get you back home. Because it falls up under the guidelines of what? God and family first. Mm-hmm. And I thank God that he give that to me, because I didn't have that. Sometimes we want everything, and we want to try to do everything, but sometimes you got to be able to listen. My granddaddy told me, he said, if you got 2 ears and you listen, well, here's something. Only thing he was wrong about, he said I wouldn't get paid for talking, but I really do. I hate he died for that happened. I hate he died, but I hate he died for that happened. Because boy, shut up. You don't get paid to talk. Use them 2 ears you got. And if he was here now, that'd be one of the things I'd say to him. That'd be one of the things I would say. But it's easy. People wonder why I talk and why I go on and on. It's a lot going on out there with all those sister companies, and we're running over 500 trucks and having to get drivers. And hey, the competition is high. People sell you dreams. My man didn't know I'm talking about selling dreams. Be out there when we was out there in the day. You sell a little dream, to get where you want to be. But we're not selling dreams. We're just making reality. We're recycling. Giving jobs, recycling, helping families grow, all in one spot. That excites me. That makes me talk. that makes me talk. Then when I see somebody like you that come from another country and is willing to give Wiley Sanders Truck Lines a chance, I don't know how many people you know over there, but if you do good, which you are, you make money, you send them back them big checks. You send my card with it when you send it, or you send Ricky's card. I don't care. We all in the same. We don't have no big eyes and big U's at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. He can get you just as well as I can. That's why I tell him all the time, because I done got tight with his instructors. If he retire for me, I'm gonna get that school, but he locked in now on that. Because the one he likes them old trucks, and I got the key up there. All I got to do is see. I ain't above sliding something to him, man. But no, we have different schools that we go to, and we just like to let that person get familiar with the teachers. That person knows that guy. No big I, big U. We just, hey, that's his school. But if he can't go, then I'll go. He don't hardly miss Enterprise State. I went a couple of times for him. Had a good time too. I like it. I actually like to go and talk to young people, or just talk to people who are about to change their career, because I know what truck driving can give to them. Now, Ricky told a little story. Today I want y'all to look at, well, I don't have a picture of my house now, but I want y'all to look at where I lived at about. I still live there now, but my aunt sent me a picture of one of my favorite aunties and one of my favorite cousins. Both of them have passed now. But it was a picture of my house in the background. And you know the first thing I looked at when I saw that house? I was like, and then it just dawned on me, God, have I come a long way. I did. It just dawned on me, you know, I got, not bragging, but I got columns and fences and got a gate, you push some buttons, and I'm thinking, wow, I never saw it. I never saw it. And when that picture, I'm going to show you that picture, Rick. It's on my desk when I give it to Bill because I want to frame it. Whatever you do, y'all stay humble because you're going to get blessed and you're going to go to making money. But do something with it. Put it up. Put it up. And, you know, I've sat here and told you all the good things about truck driving. Let me just tell you something that you need to always prepare for. And that's Mother Nature. There ain't nothing we can do about that. But save your money during these summer months and these good times. Save it for them couple of bad weeks you're going to have in the wintertime. They coming. Ain't no need me sitting here telling you it ain't coming. It is coming. It's part of life. And I like to tell people the truth so they don't lose respect for me. Because once they don't tell me the truth, my respect level goes down. Just tell them, you know, hey, wintertime, things going to get a little slow. It's going to be hard to do what we're doing now. But buddy, why it's like it is now, you got about 3 months in there that you struggle a little bit. And then I used to drive, and I used to keep up with it. Sometimes I've been halfway through the winter, never been untouched snow, until I go to running my mouth. Man, I ain't hit no snow yet. I went up so-and-so and had snow before I got there, and it snowed after I got the next trip right in the blizzard. Until I got to running my mouth. But you'll keep up with that, and you'll learn to adapt to it. The places that are used to snow, that's where I want to be in the wintertime. I don't want to be in a place that's not used to getting snow. I want to be in a place that's used to getting snow because they're used to getting it. They're prepared for it. Exactly. And all you got to do is pay attention and do what they tell you, and you'll be fine. Well, that's a little history on trucking today. I'm anxious to see y'all come in. You know, I get no more pleasure than somebody come in and go through the training program, and I'm at that gate one day and they going out the gate. Whether Ricky recruited them or not, because I'm going to know everybody because they come to our office and we all friendly. And I can say, well, I remember when he came, and then they be on their truck. We got ladies. We got a little girl, that's Stacy. I recruited her from Dothan. When I brought her in the room, she came up, she drove up to fill out the application. When she come in the room, Keith LeMaster, and we pick at Stacy all the time. She ain't gonna say nothing about it. Keith LeMaster say, whose child is that you got? She just that little. She when she's sitting in the truck, I mean, it's just like, wow. That girl went through her 10-week training program. You'll think she ain't gonna make it. She ain't big as the airline. She went through her 10-week training program. Other day I was going through the gate, she was whooping up in there like that. She was just a waving and doing a great job. So ladies, don't get discouraged. It can happen. And everybody's treated the same. I mean, we got some ladies that can doggone show step now. Exactly. They can step. They can step. But, you know, this book here say we still in charge. So. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back with our last guest. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we put God and family first.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Guys, we got so many benefits. I wish we had some help. We do. Oh, we got per diem. We got a dental plan. Oh, we got team drivers. We got paid vacation.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Troy, Alabama.
Wait, Hoss Daddy, you forgot something.
Oh, the $1,000 sign-on bonus at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Money, money, money.
May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, the rains fall soft upon your fields. Though you've probably heard these words before, it's our wish for all travelers. For those carrying the things we need and visiting the ones they love. Those that take to the open road to feed their families, to see new sights, to get ahead. They spend hours, days, nights, even weeks on an endless ribbon of highway. through the weather, the breakdowns, the closures. And then they see it. Glowing in the distance, that familiar sign. A sigh of relief. Each day, thousands stop by. Each different. Each with one thing in common. They need this. They need us. They need a home away from home. A place where everything is exactly the way they like it, and the everyday is done extraordinarily well. So today's a new day. Let's be that place. An open sign where there's none for miles. A familiar face that always says, "Welcome back." A meal that refreshes their soul. Let's be that place where they can grab a warm shower after a long day and be that crew that can repair just about anything. Let's say, rest easy, weary traveler. You made it. But let's not stop there. We will lead how America's highway travelers refresh, refuel, repair. We will return every traveler to the road better than they came.
Welcome back to Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. And man, how you doing?
Doing good, you?
I met one of your friends. You say you want to give him a shout out.
He told me he knew you. He said he worked out with you at the gym.
You going to? Are you going to his competition on 27th?
I'm not gonna be able to make it, but I wish Dylan all the best. He has trained his butt off for this, and he eats, sleeps, breathes it. I wish him all the best. So I hope Dylan does well.
Well, good, well, good. You know, that's just another part of our family at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. He actually trains with Miss Tony Sanders' nephew, and they're both going to be in that show, and we're making plans to go up there the 22nd. See, we believe in doing family stuff. See? So now I'm just letting y'all know that. We believe in family stuff. What's your name, sir?
Max McDougal.
And where you from?
Luverne, Alabama.
Luverne?
That's right.
You don't know Ricky?
I know, actually. Well, he looked familiar, but I wasn't.
Your name, sir?
My name's Caden Chanel. I'm from Hartford.
Hartford, Alabama.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's the name of the high school down there?
Geneva County High School.
Y'all used to play Pike County, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
I remember Geneva County. Y'all used to have a pretty tough football team.
Yes, sir.
You played on it?
Yes, sir.
You look like you did.
Yes, sir.
Where'd you play at?
Center and right tackle.
Center and right tackle.
And I play defensive line, nose guard, tackle, defense. Also.
You hit somebody?
Yes, sir. Love it.
You say, yes, sir, I love it. Well, all right then. Well, we're going to put you driving the truck.
Yes,
Just
sir.
calm down a little bit.
Avoid hitting things. Yeah.
You got kids?
No, sir.
Okay. Married?
No, sir.
Oh, you ready to see the world?
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
Trying to make some money.
Make that money. Ricky, don't let this one slip by you now. Make that money. What got you in the truck driving?
Well, I have plans to be a crane operator, but I would like to have truck driving as a backup. You know, it's a good field to have, and you have to have your CDLs to be a crane operator also. So.
How old are you?
23.
I love a young man with a plan.
Yes, sir.
I love a young man. I mean, that's the God. I love a young man with a plan. And the ideas you got, everybody's gonna need everything you talking about. People
Yes,
gonna
sir.
need cranes. We have cranes. And you right. You've been observing too. The guys that haul equipment for Caterpillar and all them, they know how to drive. They got the CDL. They pull up on the yard. I see them back it off. And, you know, I used to haul a little heavy equipment, but I wasn't smart enough to learn how to work it. They'd always have to get somebody to load it for me. I'd haul it and chain it down, but I wasn't going to unload it.
Yes, sir.
I had a backhoe do a little dance with me. I told the man up there, if he get me back on the ground, I just get back on the ground. You ain't got to worry about me getting up there no more.
That's right.
When I first started driving, you know, you talk about traffic and all. I had to go back and because I've always believed in the Lord. I had to go back and retract my prayer, but I told the Lord when I was in Dallas and them cars were whipping around me about 60 and 70 miles an hour, I'm a little country boy from Pike County, I said, if you just get me back to Troy, you ain't got to worry about this no more. He didn't get me back to Troy. He gave me the knowledge to do it out there. And I never will forget the first time I went through Dallas and really got it. When I got on the outside of Dallas, man, my chest was stuck out so full. If I'd have walked through the truck stop, you'd have walked into me. Because I just got the flowing, and it's something that you will grasp. And I'm serious. Read them signs. Look at them signs. Old man Willie Grimsey, and I'm sure your instructors have told you this, but all even numbers go east and west. All odd numbers go north and south. Get that concept in your head. So if you're lost and you're reading your signs, you at least know, well, I'm going north, I need to stay north. And when fear leaves you, when fear leaves you, you're good. Did I get it wrong?
No, you good.
Oh, I heard him over there whispering. I thought I had said it wrong.
All but 85.
All but 85? Okay.
I think the fear never leaves. I think it just turns to respect.
Yeah, it turns to respect.
When that happens, you're good to go.
That's good. I like the way, I don't know, it's just, when y'all bring students in, look like they're so relaxed. I saw a man on a while ago say, I done been on TV. and nobody was real nervous. The ladies, they spoke out real loud. And I think that's had a lot to do with the instructor. I think y'all have told them that, you know, hey, we're going up to Wiley Sanders, you're going to like this. I just love having y'all. I love it when y'all come. You guys, y'all are always the same way, just friendly and and I don't think it's a free truck wash we give you neither. I think it's just in your heart.
I enjoy it. I love what I do, but I could be talked into coming to work for y'all. I mean, if we pull old 777 out the barn, I come to work.
Oh, big truck, yeah. Oh, big truck. When I think about that, I'm going to say it on TV so maybe somebody will hear it and mention it to him. I've been trying to get my nerves up to ask the boss to fix it back up and let me ride a little bit. I'm scared to ask him to his face. I'm like, what? You ain't going nowhere. I'm going to tell you something. I had a ball.
Right.
You know, yeah. It was every day a ball, no. But I heard the old folks say, I've had more good days than I've had bad days. Driving a truck, I had more good days than I had bad days. The bad days that I had, now that I'm older and wiser, I bought them on myself. Not checking something, letting something go, being in a hurry. Here, I never will forget, we got 2 minutes, I'm telling this right quick. I never will forget, I was over at the plastic plant on the record one day, and it cut off. But it cranked back up. We got a state-of-the-art shop. They can't charge me for this now. It's been too many years ago. I went back over to the shop to get the guy that fixed it. Joshua Woods was finna look at it. And a doggone organ trip came up. I said, it's all right. I'm going to organ. What are you talking money that is? Got the organ, got dropped, got rehooked, steadied back in the truck, and it cut off again. Same way it had did in Troy.
This time it
just rolled back in my head. I thought, oh, this time it didn't crank. It had a wire that was shorting out on the frame, and you catch just right. Well, this time it caught and it melted in. Guy come out there and found it, but that was like 4 hours later, and getting a little chilly about that time. I think I wound up getting a hotel, but I look back on that now. If I'd have just, so when you see this little light, or you hear this little squeak, don't just go with it. Go to the shop, because what that will do is, you headed to you love football, you head to see you see your boys hit a little bit, and DOT stops you for that light, shuts you down until you get somebody fixed. You could have got it fixed at the truck stop because you saw it when you was getting fuel, but you said, no, I'm going to ease on the truck. Or worst scenario, somebody hit you and the light is out. What I'm trying to say is be careful, take your time. Sometimes giving up a little time here will save you a lot of time a long ways away. The man back there rolling his arm like that. You know what that means? That means we got to roll on out of him. Remember, at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, it's the place for you, and all of you to be. When you eat my meal a day, you automatically signed in. Until next week, this has been Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders. Me and him play like that all the time. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Thank you.
At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we put God and family first.
Wiley